we made it to Tennessee. I feel like I've been driving like 6 hours.
Welcome to Tennessee.
So we just got to Oak Ridge.
Secret City.
The Secret City, yeah. And we're stopping by the American Museum of Science and Energy.
I want to know what this is.
Sculpture.
It's cool. You want a picture of me in front of the sculpture?
So I guess it's a bench. Let me get the logo. Wait.
Thank you. I love having my personal photographer back.
We got Einstein up here in this sculpture.
Ooh. Wait, that's not you. That's not your face.
It must be a... Does it tell what time it is? What do they call that? A sundial? Yeah, sundial.
How do you read them?
It's an interesting looking sculpture.
These are really cool. Thank you. Woohoo! They're gonna kick
Work
me
it,
out.
baby.
They're gonna kick me out of here.
My turn to hump the missile.
Do it, do it.
This part of East Tennessee was formed but half a world away in Europe.
Getting it good.
Uranium atoms, a process called nuclear fission, released in American revolution. They also saw that this meant uranium could fuel an
We're so immature.
We really are.
within months of
We should have got the child admission.
Albert Einstein.
I almost asked if I act 10, can I?
I could pass for 17 probably.
A bomb so powerful, it could change the course of history. President Roosevelt vowed to build it first. Turning the idea into an actual bomb called for a project using untested science, requiring thousands of scientists and citizens, and building an infrastructure on a scale the
Yeah.
world had never seen. 59,000 acres along
So
East
this is the
Tennessee's
history of Oak Ridge now.
would become a key part of this
They built like
machine.
5 different secret cities actually
That's a
to do the
lot.
Manhattan Project. Yeah. Like part of it was built in Dallas, part of it Area 51,
would soon become home to
Nevada,
75,000
Oak Ridge.
residents. In February 1943,
I forget what other cities.
construction began on a site codenamed Y12. Its secret mission to separate enough of the rare uranium-235 isotope from natural uranium to make a bomb. At the heart of Y12 stood a huge army
That's
of
Little
machines,
Boy.
1,152 of them in 9 massive
Fat Man and
buildings.
Little Boy.
These
Two bombs.
devices were the brainchild of E.O. Lawrence,
This was the uranium
Nobel
bomb.
Prize-winning scientist.
Fat Man was
They
the
enriched
plutonium one.
uranium,
It's like
separating
big and
small
like
amounts of the
round.
uranium-235
Sounds
isotope,
like
which could be
cylindrical.
used to make a powerful bomb. Lawrence named these machines calutrons. So many calutrons were needed because each one, even operating around the clock, could separate only a tiny fraction of an ounce of uranium-235 per gig.
Specific areas of the code, and then it like all comes together so that like no one steals the software.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem I have with my company is that like I don't want to give anyone full access to the code base.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had like 5 different cities and they separated the parts for it. You know, they might be working on like one city might be working on the fins of it and studying like aerodynamics, While another city might be studying like the weapon technology itself, because there's high explosives that are part of a nuclear bomb system that sets off the nuclear reactions. At first it starts with like a high explosive that compresses it all down into a critical mass and then sets off the nuclear part of it. But yeah, nobody knew what they were working on. Like some person, like if they're just a janitor, they don't know anything, you know, and they're not allowed into like different areas. There was even people that they didn't even know they were working on radiation or anything nuclear.
I remember that. And like these girls were like putting it on their lips or something.
That's the radium girls.
Oh.
That was before. That was a few years before this. But like they didn't realize they were enriching uranium, and like the scientists there knew, but like the technicians that were in charge of like cleaning up the enrichment process and like the chemistry and the chemistry lab and stuff, a couple of them like tipped off the janitors to be like, you know, make sure you're wearing gloves and a mask and stuff, like full protection if you're going to be cleaning that. They didn't know what they were working on, and they couldn't tell them, but they were like, don't just go at it with your hands and stuff and wash up in the shower and stuff afterwards. Yeah, so like everyone was sworn to secrecy. And
that would be scary though, like cleaning something and you don't even know what it is, and it could like really hurt you.
Yeah, and it was across like 5 different cities, and then they put the pieces all together in Nevada where the Trinity test site was. That's
Trinity.
where, yeah, exactly. That's where she got her name from, and from the Matrix.
Yeah, I thought it was a Matrix.
Yeah.
Batman.
6 days later, the Japanese emperor.
Plutonium's a superior technology to uranium, actually.
Should I have named nuke plutonium instead? No, I like nuclear. That's a cute name.
Yeah, it is.
The consequences of making and using nuclear weapons are still debated today. But the Allies might never have won World War II without the secret facilities and extraordinary people in East Tennessee. After victory, uncertain times came to Oak Ridge as thousands of workers returned to their homes around the country. And the plan.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they used to enrich the uranium here. Yeah, like another city would be working on the fins and the aerodynamics and stuff of it, so they didn't realize they were working on a weapon.
That's the shipping container. I wonder how much it weighs.
Quite a lot. So many forms of highly enriched uranium. Translation.
The nuclear navy.
Yeah, Every submarine and aircraft carrier in the U.S. Navy's fleet, more than 80 in all, is powered by an onboard nuclear reactor. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Every aircraft carrier is nuclear?
I
had
guess
no
so.
idea.
That's really cool.
I knew they had nuclear submarines.
I didn't even know that. I thought that everyone was like afraid of nuclear power.
Yeah, because like with the submarine, they go underwater and they can stay underwater for months on end if you have a nuclear reactor in it. They don't have to surface for fuel like diesel.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why a lot of them are nuclear powered and why it's like a big thing. I'm sure you've heard of them before. But I didn't know that aircraft carriers were too.
I wonder where they keep like the nuclear power in the plane.
They don't put them in planes.
Oh.
No, it's part of the ship. This is an aircraft carrier. It's a ship like that. And it has like all these planes and stuff on it, so that way they can have like a mobile air force right off the shore of like some country that we're visiting or
Spying on.
yeah, exactly, threatened by or at war with. They can have like a whole airfield and stuff just in the ocean right off the shore. What's this spinny thing for?
It reminds me of like the doors that you go through for like high security stuff. High flux isotope.
Or the train station.
Oh yeah.
Analyzing atoms at S&M.
%, the speed of light.
Yeah,
That's
they do the
fast.
same thing at the Large Hadron Collider. Except they get it to like pretty much the speed of light.
Yeah, that's super fast.
And then slam them together.
Oh,
Press
that's
the button.
This is so cool. What frozen? Investigate imaging. These things are kind of heavy. This thing is cool. It reminds me of like computer stuff with all the spaghetti wires.
You know the terminology, I'm so proud. Spaghetti.
You taught me well. You know, if your mom was a computer programmer and she had a bunch of wires, that would be called mom spaghetti.
You're right, you're absolutely right.